Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here with you again, and today we're diving deep into a topic that impacts us all: tooth decay. We all love to enjoy a variety of foods and drinks, but unfortunately, some of our favorites can wreak havoc on our oral health. Over the next few minutes, we'll uncover those sneaky culprits hiding in your pantry and refrigerator that might be contributing to cavities and tooth decay. Don't worry though, I'm not here to tell you to give up all the good stuff. We'll also be sharing practical tips and tricks to help you protect your pearly whites so you can continue enjoying your favorite treats in moderation. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with the usual suspect sugary drinks: sodas, fruit juices, energy drinks, and flavored coffees. These sugary beverages are a feast for mouth bacteria. Bacteria produce acids that attack your enamel. Over time, this weakens enamel, leading to cavities. Limit sugary drinks. Water is the best choice. Let's move on to another crowd favorite: candy. Now, I have a bit of a sweet tooth myself, so I understand the allure of a sugary treat. But when it comes to your teeth, candy can be a real nightmare, especially the sticky and hard varieties. Sticky candies like gummies, caramels, and toffee are notorious for clinging to your teeth. And I'm not just talking about the smooth surfaces. These sugary culprits can get wedged into those hard-to-reach nooks and crannies between your teeth, providing a long-lasting feast for bacteria and increasing the risk of cavities. Hard candies, on the other hand, pose a different threat. While they might not be as sticky, the act of sucking on them exposes your teeth to sugar for extended periods, giving those acid-producing bacteria ample time to work their magic. Plus, biting down on a hard candy can chip or crack a tooth. Ouch! Now, I'm not saying you have to give up candy altogether. Just be mindful of your choices and practice moderation. If you do indulge, opt for candies that dissolve quickly in your mouth, like chocolate. The darker, the better. And try to brush your teeth afterwards. Next up, we have another category of food that can be detrimental to your dental health: baked goods. I'm talking about those delicious pastries, cakes, cookies, and other treats that are often loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates. While these treats might satisfy your sweet cravings, they can also fuel the growth of cavity-causing bacteria in your mouth. The sugars in baked goods provide a quick energy source for bacteria, leading to the production of acids that attack your enamel. And it's not just the sugar content that's a concern. Many baked goods are also sticky or crumbly, meaning they can easily become trapped in the crevices of your teeth, providing a breeding ground for bacteria. Think about it. That delicious croissant you had for breakfast or the slice of cake you enjoyed for dessert can leave behind tiny particles that linger in your mouth long after you've finished eating. So, what's the solution? As with everything else, moderation is key. Enjoy baked goods in moderation and try to brush your teeth afterwards to remove any lingering food particles. Now, this next one might come as a surprise: dried fruits. We often think of dried fruits as healthy snacks, and they certainly can be a good source of fiber and nutrients. However, it's important to be mindful of their sugar content and stickiness. Dried fruits are naturally high in sugar, and the drying process concentrates those sugars, making them even more potent. Plus, dried fruits are, well, dried, which means they tend to be sticky and can easily cling to your teeth, just like sticky candies. This stickiness allows sugars to stay in contact with your teeth for extended periods, increasing the risk of acid attacks and cavities. So, does this mean you should ditch dried fruits altogether? Not necessarily. Just be mindful of how much you consume and how often. Enjoy dried fruits in moderation as part of a balanced diet, and remember to brush your teeth afterwards to remove any sticky residue. Let's move on to another category of snacks that often gets a bad rap when it comes to dental health: chips. Whether you prefer potato chips, tortilla chips, or veggie chips, these crunchy treats can spell trouble for your teeth. You see, starchy foods like chips break down into simple sugars in your mouth, which, as we've already established, can contribute to tooth decay. But here's the thing about chips: they're notorious for getting stuck in your teeth. Those tiny crevices between your teeth and along your gum line are like magnets for chip fragments. And the longer those fragments remain lodged in your mouth, the more time bacteria have to feast on them and produce enamel-eroding acids. So, what's a chip lover to do? Again, moderation is key. Enjoy chips in moderation, and try to brush your teeth afterwards to dislodge any lingering particles. Flossing is also crucial for removing debris trapped between your teeth. Next up, we're tackling a category of foods that often gets praised for its health benefits: citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes. These fruits are packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. However, they also contain citric acid, which can be detrimental to your teeth, especially in excess. Citric acid is known to erode tooth enamel, making your teeth more susceptible to decay and sensitivity. Think of it like this. Each time you sip on a glass of orange juice or bite into a grapefruit, you're essentially bathing your teeth in acid. Now, our saliva does a pretty good job of neutralizing acids in our mouth, but if you're constantly exposing your teeth to acidic foods and drinks, your saliva might not be able to keep up. This doesn't mean you have to avoid citrus fruits altogether. Just be mindful of how much you consume and how often. Enjoy citrus fruits in moderation, and try to rinse your mouth with water afterwards to help neutralize the acid. Let's move on to a habit that many people don't even realize can be harmful to their teeth: chewing ice. It might seem harmless enough, but those hard, frozen cubes can wreak havoc on your pearly whites. Chewing on ice can chip, crack, or even fracture your teeth. Think about it. Your teeth are designed to chew food, not hard objects like ice. When you bite down on a piece of ice, you're putting a lot of pressure on your teeth, which can lead to dental emergencies. And it's not just about the physical damage. Chewing ice can also irritate the soft tissues in your mouth, leading to inflammation and discomfort. Plus, if you have sensitive teeth, chewing ice can trigger those sharp, shooting pains that make you wince. So, what's the bottom line? Resist the urge to chew ice. If you find yourself craving something crunchy, opt for raw vegetables like carrots or celery sticks instead. Now, let's talk about alcohol and its impact on your oral health. While moderate alcohol consumption might not be a major concern for most people, excessive drinking can definitely take a toll on your teeth. One of the main ways alcohol affects your oral health is by drying out your mouth. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it increases urine production and can lead to dehydration. When your mouth is dry, you have less saliva, which plays a crucial role in protecting your teeth. Saliva helps neutralize acids, wash away food particles, and remineralize your enamel. Without enough saliva, your mouth becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, increasing your risk of cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. So what's the takeaway here? If you choose to drink alcohol, do so in moderation and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the coffee cup in your hand. Coffee, the beloved beverage that fuels our mornings and powers us through the day, can actually have a bittersweet relationship with our oral health. While coffee itself isn't a major culprit behind tooth decay, its staining properties and our tendency to add sugar to it can lead us down a slippery slope. Coffee contains tannins, which are plant compounds that can adhere to tooth enamel and cause discoloration over time. Now, a little discoloration might not be a deal breaker for some, but for those who value a bright, white smile, coffee stains can be a source of insecurity. The real issue arises when we start loading our coffee with sugar, syrups, and artificial sweeteners. As we've discussed earlier, sugar feeds the bacteria in our mouth, leading to acid production and enamel erosion. So, what's a coffee lover to do? Enjoy your coffee in moderation, and consider cutting back on added sugars and creamers. If you can't imagine your coffee without a touch of sweetness, opt for natural sweeteners like stevia or erythritol. Finally, let's talk about sports drinks and their impact on your teeth. While sports drinks are often marketed as healthy alternatives to sugary sodas, they can actually be just as damaging to your teeth, if not more so. Sports drinks are often loaded with sugar, which, as we've established, is bad news for your pearly whites. The sugar in sports drinks provides a quick energy source for bacteria in your mouth, leading to acid production and enamel erosion. But here's the thing that makes sports drinks particularly harmful: they're also acidic. The acidity in sports drinks is intended to help athletes replenish electrolytes lost through sweat, but it can also weaken tooth enamel, making your teeth more susceptible to decay and sensitivity. So, what's the takeaway here? Limit your consumption of sports drinks. Water is usually the best choice for hydration, even during exercise. If you do opt for a sports drink, try to consume it quickly and rinse your mouth with water afterwards to help neutralize the acid. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at some of the foods and drinks that can contribute to tooth decay and how to enjoy them in a way that protects your smile. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. If you found this video helpful, Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more informative content on all things health and wellness. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay healthy, my friends.